77.9%. Top of the point, Roland. Right side. Walking to the middle is Hall. Wrist shot off the net, and what a save by Lunenborg on a off-the-post deflection, and holy cow, did he absolutely rob Slade Furcus. And welcome to the BCHL, Owen Lunenborg. Going from his right to his left, and up came the left hand. A beautiful setup for Cowichan Valley, and a rather stellar save for Owen Lunenborg. Trying to get away for some pressure, and he will from Furcus, and now he'll drive it up the middle into the zone. Davis just couldn't sleep it through the legs of Roland, and he got tied up, lost his stick, and out to 3-on-2 the other way. Vogel having a back check. Driving right side into the zone is Furcus. Down low pass, centered up front, scores. Not sure if that was Furcus who got it or it was off a defenseman. It was weird, but the Bulldogs attacked offensively and then got caught, and it was a long developing odd man rush. Got thrown back to the middle, and it finds its way through Owen Lunenborg. Time of that is 18:28. Curious to see a replay of this, as we will now see it. Hey, just one time to beat his man. Blue line, sliding left to right, dishing left, one-timer Lang. Hit some bodies. Lunenborg got a piece of it while diving as he was out of position, and he kept it out. Now it's really close, and now the net's off as Van Owen bumped it. Oh my goodness. I think we'll see an overhead, but he was sliding from his left to his right. It was redirected off traffic, went loose to the right behind the paint. I think we see the overhead might have just fought this one off from being 3-0 Cowichan Valley, as we see Van Owen screening in front, and it hit his leg, then it hit the leg of the goalie, and then he got a glove in front. Back down the right wing wall was Benoche with it, got intercepted. Bulldogs are 0 for 1 on the power play. Puck found and walked in by Roland. Wrist shot, scores! Wrist shot from just a couple of steps inside the line, and he goes low against the grain, stick side on Lunenborg. Cowichan Valley 96 seconds away from the midway point of regulation. Have made it 2-0. It's one Lunenborg would certainly want another look at. Quick release through some bodies. Down by Roland. Right side. Centering pin in front. Scores! As Heiston drove the net, a Bulldog fell asleep defensively, and the puck went right to him. And Lunenborg did his absolute best to maybe get his right pad on it, lost his stick. He read it. Unfortunately, his teammates didn't, and that's for a side. You can't puck watch. Bulldogs had their opportunity in the puck first, couldn't generate anything. The movement of Cowichan Valley, hard to defend against. They had the puck, it gave it away a couple of times, and they pay the ultimate price. Ridden out, supported by Davis. Gill, bank pass left point, Tremblay. Let go in the left corner by Matthew. Knocked down to the right corner by Gill. Right point, Terpstra. For Gill, centering pin, one-timer, scores! Beautiful setup, Terpstra, Gill, Davis. And the Bulldogs could not have used a goal more than that one. And Wyatt Davis with a exquisite finish of a beautiful setup. 13:25 on the power play has made it a 2-goal game again. It's the 7th for the year for the Bulldog defenseman. Away was McDonald on the pass. Stretched up the middle. Now it's Terpstra in right side on man rush, driving it deep, trying to go high, short side off the outside of the net. Kai Matthew now spinning and firing, save made, rebound, scores! Brandon Gill finds a way, and Alberni Valley's made it 3-2. It was a really odd entry. I wasn't sure it was onside or not. Then it was an awkward play to the net, first by Terpstra, and just the refusal to give up by anybody on it. Finally, it's thrown by Matthew off the left corner on the net. It goes off Hirschhorn in midair and off Gill, I think. But a game that felt lost a bit ago feels like a game again. As we see the overhead, it's off Hirschhorn, off Gill, and Gill, yeah, just got something on it and chipped it in. And it's 3-2. Walks into the step right wing, wrist shot off the shaft of the stick maybe, or maybe the post. Stays out with half a minute to play. Vogel aggressively on the forecheck, tied up Heiston. Puck came out right side. And now the Capitals are away with numbers having to back check. It's Lund. Left wing is Roland. Backdoor pass just too far. Frieden curls out of the right corner. Deep slot. Roland, wrist shot off the glove and wide of Lunenburg. Vogel up the middle, picked off by Roland. Left wing. Frieden off the glove, rebound. Blocked in front by Roy Chong, but has saved a goal. 3 seconds left. Wrist shot off the outside of the net. Centering big cut off in front. And wow, from almost 3-3 to almost 4-2. That's entertaining end-to-end stuff, isn't it? Loose in the far corner. And a good hit by Tremblay to physically separate Van Owen from the puck. Samuel Leonard. Gain center. Up the middle. Place. Nice pass. Leonard for Place. Great save. Rebound. Scores. Teague McAllister ties it at 3. Well, sometimes you just go to the net a little bit late. Stosur made a really good first save on the Leonard to Place setup. But it was loose behind him as he was on his side. McAllister following the play, hammers it home. And from 3-0 down, the Bulldogs have roared back to tie this game at 3. McAllister, Blaze, Leonard. It's Roland, Rocha, and Hall. It's Terpstra, Tremblay, and Gill. As we're going to overtime, each team 1-1, and the Bulldogs with the puck in overtime. Tremblay pushes it ahead up the right side. Going to drive it in. Backhand off the outside of the net. Terpstra to cover it right wing is the Bulldog goal in overtime this season. And well, they're going to roll the nets off, I guess. So much for keeping the play going and reaffixing it, especially under the circumstances of a team having possession in overtime. But the referee, Arthurson, blew it dead immediately. Which, if you've got the puck in the offensive zone, and they had said to us previously, the league has, on behalf of the broadcasters, that they want to keep that going when possible. You don't want to mess it up in overtime, but you also don't want to mess it up when you could keep it going. 1-3 power play for Cowichan Valley. McAllister and Nemes for possession off the faceoff. It's won by Cowichan Valley. Rocha top of the point. Adam Lang for Rocha. Walks into the deep slot. Slaps it for Lang. Backdoor pass. They score. It takes just 11 seconds on the two-man advantage. And the Capitals win it 4-3. And finish 1 for 3 on the power play.